I worked with Jack LaLanne. Do you remember him? We had one TV infomercial that grossed over $1 billion. It ran for 8 years in 80 countries. If I ask anyone under the age of 25, they have no idea who Jack LaLanne was. No idea. This man was on television for 35 years. This man has pictures with Marilyn Monroe and Johnny Carson, and he's Arnold Schwarzenegger's mentor. He literally started fitness, and no one knows who he is. So if Jack LaLanne doesn't have a legacy, you and I don't stand a chance. And I truly believe that on some level, that us fighting for a legacy is not the right thing to do. The legacy needs to be here while you're on earth. How many people can you impact? How profound is your life, and how happy are you? Because I do really, truly believe that about 10 minutes after you're gone, the only people who care about you after the people look on Facebook is the people who loved you, whose lives you touched. You know, we're still dealing with companies that are hundreds of years old. We still mention names like Vanderbilt and Carnegie, and we drive Fords long after he's dead. I'm going to tell you, it's the top 1% of 1% of 1% from Apple. People remember Steve Jobs forever because we use his product. But that is such a small thing to be looking at. I don't think Tony Robbins will have a legacy long after he's gone, because he will no longer be teaching. And a lot of his teachings, he's got books and it's great. And people will write, you know, he was also on television and a couple of movies. They'll remember him. But short of him as a coach, how many coaches are you going to remember? You know, Bob Proctor's legacy is waning as he's left the planet. So I just don't think that people, this is me, focus on the here and now. Focus on who you touch and what you do, because that is your legacy. Your legacy is how many people you help, you impact, and how happy you are in this life.